second wicket partnership with Mitch Marsh.
Matt, congratulations. Was there any point during the fielding effort that you thought New Zealand had too many or even not enough?
Not really. I think, when you get off to a good start like we did, we thought you'd think we'd be chasing a pretty low total from there, but, obviously credit to Tim and, I think to come in under that pressure and, with the scoreboard like that, I think, as I said, massive credit to him to get them to a decent total in the end.
A word on your captain, the way he played tonight, just sort of was one of those innings that no team can really match. How was it being at the sort of best seat in the house for that?
Yeah, unbelievable hitting. I mean, when I went out there, I felt like with that wind, I felt like I could only sort of score on that one side, but he was sort of cutting them for six on the other side and just playing his natural game and seeing the ball and hitting it. So there weren't too many that he didn't miss out of the middle. So no, it was lovely to watch.
We saw that single turn down between Mitch and Tim David. Was there almost a conscious effort to try and get into 100?
I haven't spoke to any of them yet about it. I know there's some chats we've been having as a group about, maybe turning down some singles if your matchup's there and if you feel like you can personally take the bowler down. But I think, when Tim David's just as powerful as Mitch Marsh, I think it probably wasn't there to turn down. I know Mitch was keen to get through for the one, but we'll keep sort of playing around with it. We're not going to get it right every time. But maybe it was to try and get him to his 100. I'm not too sure.
You've mentioned it just before, but the way Tim played, you've played a bit of franchise cricket around the world. You've seen some innings played in front of you. How does that one rate?
Yeah, it'd be up there. I mean, as I said, like with the score the way it was, I think it was 3 for 8. You could easily just sort of come in and noodle them around and, scrape to 130, 140. But I guess I haven't seen him play too much, to be honest. So to come in and take the game almost away from us, I think, huge credit to him. It was some good hitting.
You guys have a pretty ridiculous batting lineup at the moment. Does that help you as an individual, sort of knowing just how many, massive hitters you guys can call on, that there'll be someone else if it doesn't come off for you?
Yeah, it's a good question. Like, you don't want to get into that mindset where, if you get out, then leave it up to someone else. I think everyone's keen to score the runs and to win the game for Australia. But, as he said, there's plenty of guys that aren't here as well that could easily be playing. So, it's just nice to be able to contribute in some way. But it is nice when you come out and, Travis Head and Mitch Marsh have gone berserk in the power play. So that in itself almost takes the pressure off me a little bit, just to come in and sort of play in my natural way and try and keep the run rate going. So, it is nice to have the power down the order as well, but, you want the runs yourself as well sometimes.
So a bit of a shock to the system, but out there in the field in the long sleeves?
It's nice and fresh. There's not too many times where you got a couple of jumpers on, that's for sure. When you're playing around the world, you're normally chasing the sun, but I normally field in the long sleeve, but had the short sleeve jumper and the long sleeve at times as well. So a bit of a change there.
Did that pitch change much at all during the 2 innings at all?
I don't think so. No, it held up pretty well. It looked tough going early with the new ball. I think Hazelwood and even Benny Dorshus just putting it into the right spot and nipping it and swinging it at times. But again, credit to Hetty and Mitch, the way they sort of come at New Zealand bowlers. I think, that'd be up there with some of the better hitting I've seen.
Obviously, both teams have got a number of players, absences through injuries and unavailability and the like. But New Zealand team sort of had 4 right arm seamers. There was a little bit of lack of variation. You're expecting that to possibly change in the next couple of games?
Possibly. I think maybe being the first game on this wicket, I think we're using the same wicket for the next 2, so maybe that's the way New Zealand wanted to go with all those quicks, with not much sort of purchase for the spinners. So, maybe. I mean, with the weather the way it's looking and, there's not too much sun, it's not hot enough to sort of bake it, I guess, to create that spin. But you never know, they might take some grass off it for the next couple of games. But, we'll have to wait and see.
With the way you guys bat and the number of just straight T20 specialists, do you feel like New Zealand's batting order has that same almost ability to do what you guys can do?
It's a good question. I mean, I feel like we've got more power than most teams, but it doesn't mean like other teams can't come out and play that with that aggressive nature like the way we do. So I think T20s nowadays are, you know, you are batting deeper, maybe not as powerful as us, but yeah, teams are definitely coming harder early with the batters left in the shed. So yeah.
Did the loss of Russian Ravindra come into your guys' planning at all?
Well, no, we didn't plan for him to. What did he do? I think slipped on the fence or something. But I hope he's going all right. But yeah, we'll obviously plan for a lot of left right through their order. But yeah, we also put in a lot of work into him. I think he got away last time we were here a couple of times. So yeah, he's another quality batter that yeah we didn't have to worry about, which was nice.
Sweet. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.